So this is a story about the only time I've ever been arrested. So I was about I think I was like 18 at the time, and well, I I had some alcohol at my place. I had my first studio apartment just to myself for like the first time. So I was living by myself, living great, everything's great. I had this little TV, I had a great DVD collection. I would really just make these vodka strawberry lemonade drinks that were really strong, and I would just get blasted at my house because I'm 18 and I'm just like, I have... well, the reason why I had this is kind of beyond the story, but the reason why I had the alcohol in the first place was because I lived on top of a stripper who actually became my best friend. And she would go and buy me alcohol and then bring it back, and then I would just chill by myself. So anyways, I'm chilling by myself, 18 years old. I think I'm watching like Fargo or something. I'm like, fuck yeah, fucking Steve Buscemi, yeah, Steve Buscemi, getting drunk. And so I'm just getting drunk. Anyways, I started text messaging my friends. One of my friends is named Hannah Talley, and I invite her over just because she's just cool. And she brings over like a group of friends from like getting off of work. So they all come over, and of course I'm blasted drunk, so I'm just like talking, and they're really loud. Hannah's fine, just her friends were just loud, and of course I'm loud because I'm drunk. Anyway, so the cops come, and like an idiot, they knock on the door, and I go and answer it, because I'm drunk and stupid. What I should have done is just like, shh, just like, fucking everyone, just like, calm the fuck down, the cops are at the door. That's what I should have done, but I didn't do that. So what I ended up doing was I ended up answering the door, and I'm like slurring and blurring, and like I'm fucking like drunk as fuck. And the cops are like, we heard a disturbance, how old are you, sir? And like an idiot, I fucking say to them that, cause I'm 18 at the time, I shouldn't be drinking, even though it's in my residence. I'm like, I'm 21, and they were like, well, when were you born then? And they were trying to catch me off guard with a quick math question, and I failed miserably. And I said I was born in 1999, which would have made me 12 at the time. I was trying to say 1990, but I said 1999. And then they took me down, and then they told me that I had to sign something, and like a stupid person, I was like, I refused to sign the waiver card because like I'm drunk and like I'm like, I got my rights. Anyways, it's super embarrassing. Hannah and their friends leaving. I'm the only one who gets arrested. And they had me like, since I'm not signing the waiver, they tell me I have to like pretty much sit in a cell for like a day. So yeah, I went and sat in a cell, and I'm still pretty drunk. Along the way, I'm really upsetting the police officers because I'm just asking what favorite movies they have. Like I'm like, come on, tell me your favorite movie. It's like, I'm not telling you shit. That's what they would say to me, and I'm like, come on, you look like a gladiator guy. You look like a gladiator guy. And like, they didn't put the seatbelt on, so like in the report they said like I was like moving around a lot in like the vehicle, but in reality I just didn't have a seatbelt on, so like every turn I was like going back and forth hitting like the fucking car seat. I was just drunk and inebriated. So anyways, I had to go and sit in the I had to go and sit in the in the cell, and like the guy that I sat with, he was pretty cool. He was like 50 years old, and he was just like, so what are you in for? And I was just like, well, I was like drinking at my place, and I fucking I just was stupid. And he was like, well, that's good. I mean, a lot of these people here are having restraining orders. And he looks around at the people that are in the cell with me, and he was just like, you would not do well in prison. Pretty face like yourself would not do well. And I'm like, oh, well, I'm glad I'm not going. But he was like kind of like my dude. Like I totally would have been this man's bitch because he came to me in comfort and I felt safe around him. Well, but it never went to that point. Pretty much, and then I had to go to court. My lawyer was my mom because she's a lawyer. And my mom was fucking my mom is a fucking my mom was a lawyer, but she was so upset and embarrassed by me that she asked the judge for the maximum sentence possible. Dude, I was like, Mom, you're not only my mom, but you're my lawyer. You're supposed to get me the good deal. And she was like, oh, I'm sorry, son, but you gotta learn your lessons. And so I did. I had to do community service. and I had to go and like landscape for a while. And then years later, I ended up being a landscaper. After several retail jobs, caregiving jobs, fucking bank jobs, dude, I fucking ended up being a landscaper. I should have just stuck with the landscaping. Bro, it's good, honest work. Anyways, that's my story. I haven't posted on YouTube in a while, and I just wanted to give you guys a quick glimpse. Yeah.